welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be preparing a complex called copper-2 triethanolamine thiocyanate. It's a very beautiful looking bright green powder, which is pretty unusual for a solid copper complex. Green copper complexes are nothing new, but we only really see those in solution, such as with the tetrachlorocuprate ion or copper-2's complex with nitrate. This complex can be isolated in the solid form and is very stable at room temperature. You may have seen this before if you watch Tetrazole Lover, who used this as a fuel in one of his pyrotechnic compositions. That's not what I'm going to be using it for, obviously, but I am going to be making it. Just to have it around, because it looks nice. So, we'll need a few things for this synthesis, those being 3.2 grams of copper-2 sulfate, 2.98 grams of triethanolamine. This is distinctly different from triethylamine. Triethylamine is just a nitrogen surrounded by 3 ethyl groups, whereas this is a central amine or nitrogen surrounded by 3 ethanol molecules. Again, 2.98 grams of triethanolamine. You will also need 1.94 grams of potassium thiocyanate. You can see that in the beaker on the right. In the beaker on the left, on the hot plate, I have 20 milliliters of distilled water, and in the graduated cylinder on the right, I have 30 milliliters. So let's get to making this. First, I'm going to dissolve the copper sulfate in the 20 milliliters distilled water with stirring. This may take a few minutes. Next, I'm going to dissolve the triethanolamine in 30 milliliters of distilled water. Now I'm going to add the solution of triethanolamine to the solution of copper-2 sulfate in distilled water. This will create an initial sulfate complex, which is an intermediate, and not what we're aiming for, but it will be a nice color change to a more teal or turquoise color. Now I have the potassium thiocyanate, and I'm going to add 5 milliliters of distilled water to it, in which it should dissolve. Now I'm going to add the thiocyanate solution to the copper triethanolamine complex solution. As you can see, we have precipitated a complex, which obviously isn't as green as the complex I showed you at the beginning of this video, but it will turn quite green as it dries out. So now I'm just going to filter this using vacuum filtration.
certified product.
A very nice, bright green, free-flowing powder with a crystalline texture. Beautiful. Well, that was the preparation of copper 2 triethanolamine thiocyanate. I really hope you enjoyed. You can like if you want to, subscribe if you want to, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Special thank you to my Patreon supporters. Without all of you, videos like this would not be possible. Thank you.